Peace and love, it's your girl, Miss Mika. Welcome back to the Soul Rebel Nation station, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. I'm here for your daily reading for Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. Still using Angel Therapy and Life Purpose Oracle decks from Doreen Virtue, as well as the Right Away Tarot deck and my own personal pendulum. Still offering privates. This is a general reading, so if you would like a private reading, check out the description box. If this message does resonate and something about it sticks with you, just leave me a message, comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell if you want a notification every time I leave a new video. Don't forget to like and follow on Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to make sure I get it all out, y'all. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. We got 2 cards from the Life Purpose and the Angel Therapy deck, and 3 from the Right Away Tarot. And then at the end, you're gonna be able to ask one yes or no question with the pendulum. All right. So the first card we have from the Life Purpose deck is practice, and this card came up last week, I believe, and it's been a recurring theme that we're basically going into new territory, practicing new things, whether it's a hobby, a new career, something that we're studying, taking up in school, that we're writing, reading about, teaching, going to workshops and seminars or classes. But this card is pretty much saying polish your skills by practicing regularly. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to really say much about this. She practicing her instrument. So whatever your instrument is, whatever your healing tool is, whether it's you practicing your singing voice by taking vocal coaching, or you practice your flexibility by taking yoga classes, you practice meditation and practice your being still by doing meditation and yoga, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever your practice could be at this moment. It could be more of a spiritual practice. Or it could be an actual, like your purpose or something that you're doing as far as your life purpose and your path. But the clarifier that we have is God box. So whatever it is that you're practicing on, you need to not worry about it. And I feel like this is in reference to more of a spiritual practice, because this card is basically saying let go, let God. Like, this angel is releasing this dove, releasing her worries, and there's waterfalls in the back. So I feel like this could be associated with releasing emotions. And maybe this will be an emotional day for you, and you just need to practice. Maybe you do need to practice a yoga or meditation or breathing exercises on the daily, and it'll be helpful as a way of letting go and letting God. The card itself says write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So you can go to the store, get you a box, decorate it yourself, or find something that you have special around the house. Whatever it is, you don't necessarily have to use a box. You can write in your diary. You can do a ritual where you write a letter out of the things that you want to release to the universe or to God or whatever, and then you can burn it. You can bury it in your backyard. I heard you can freeze it. You can flush it. There's so many different ways. Whatever you use as a symbolism for letting go. I mean, you can put the shit in the air balloon. I don't know. Whatever works for you. Like, she's releasing this dove. This is her way of releasing. So practice in a sense of daily meditation, yoga, exercise, or just practice stillness and being in the moment and being cognizant of the things that you're holding on to and letting go of. But in other words, stop worrying about the situation, and practice more. Whether that's dealing with, like I said, your life purpose, like music or something like that, or it's actual a spiritual practice. Okay, so the second card that came up from Life Purpose is time to decide. And this card is saying that we have some decisions that we need to make right now. And maybe that's why we're worrying. But it's time for us to make the decision. And we know what this decision is. We just have to take the time to be still and probably listen to the guidance that we're getting from our angels, from God. And the card itself says make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So once again, like I said, we already know what it is, because it's already in our heart. So maybe you do, like I said in the first card, you need to practice stillness and yoga and meditation and breathing and getting into a mind state of releasing that worry to God, to your angels, so that you can decide and make a decision to move forward. Because in your heart, you already know what's right for you. And maybe it's something that isn't, that may be unorthodox, or something that you feel like may cause a rift in your family or with your co-workers, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Maybe you decided you just wanted to change careers, or you just want to drop everything and move the hell out of state and take your kids, and you just don't want your family to be pissed off. I don't know what your situation is. Whatever it is, it's time for you to decide based on what's your true desires, your true heart's desires. And the clarifier that came from the angel therapy deck is crown chakra. So, I mean, this card has the same damn colors. Do you think that's a coincidence? I don't. This card is saying that if you pay attention to your ideas, they're messages of true divine guidance and answers to your prayers. So, like I said, ask for help. You know what I mean? Ask for help on what you should be deciding on, and know that it's already in your heart. But you have to pay attention, because the messages are coming through. Like God, like I said, God, the angels, your ancestors, whoever you call on, they're sending you messages. They're sending you divine guidance. And there's 2 full moons in this card. We actually have a full moon, I believe, on the 30th, 31st, whatever that day is. So that's the perfect time to release, to let go. Like I said, you can write it on a piece of paper and burn it. I usually do that around full moons and new moons too sometimes. And I believe this is the second full moon of the month. So how coincidental? No, I don't believe that's a coincidence. And what do we have again here? Waterfalls. Just like this God box card, which both of these cards, like I said, symbolize release. This is release, and this is you getting the message. So once you let it go to God, which all this green can also symbolize the heart chakra. Once you let it go, this is the messages that you're going to get in after you let go of whatever it is that you need to be deciding on, and you practice the art of letting go. That's basically what that message is. All right, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, y'all. We need to practice letting go. We need to know that it's time for us to decide, and we need to pay attention to the messages that we're getting, because it's true divine guidance and answers to our prayers. So this is your prayer, and this is you getting the answer all in one day. It might not happen in one day, but what I'm getting here is if we pay attention, that's what we're going to get. So the tarot cards that are the overall energy, what it seems like to me is we're going to be leaving a situation behind. Yeah, it seems like we're going to be leaving behind a situation. These are some major cards. I don't really care for these cards, but the first card we have is the 6 of Swords, and it's like a woman and a child in this boat. And as you can see, it's like they're leaving something. And I mean, they're not by themselves, because they do have help. So I feel like whatever situation it is, time to decide. It's time, to me, it's saying that it's time to leave the situation. So whatever the situation is, it's time for you to let go of it. You know what I mean? Release this situation. Leave it in the past. You know what I mean? It's like their backs are turned, so they're leaving. They're not coming. They're leaving. And they're taking those swords with them, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be taking them bitches out of the boat, because they might make the boat sink. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is us leaving a situation behind. I'm going to read what it says in the book, because like I said, I'm not proficient on the tarot yet, but I will be taking classes soon, and I'm pretty just regularly familiar with them from just watching my fellow tarots out there. So the 6 of Swords, it says a journey, a route, a way, a convoy, expedient. So like I said, it's leaving. And you may be having to leave state. Like I said, maybe you're leaving the state and you don't want, you know what I mean, to disrupt. Maybe you're getting a divorce. I don't know. Maybe you're leaving a job. Maybe whatever it is, you're leaving. I feel like you could be leaving just thoughts in the past. It could just be a negative pattern, a habit, whatever it is, you're leaving that situation. And I feel like that's associated with the time to decide card. It's telling you to let go, as well as the God box card. So the second card is the Knight of Pentacles. And The Knight is the slowest moving person in the deck. I can't find Pentacles. Okay. But the card basically means intelligence. It's about a business person. Someone coming in with gifts. So you could, you know, once you leave this situation, you could possibly meet someone new. Or go into a new situation. Or this could just be you. But I feel like it's someone else. I feel like after making this decision, something new could start. Whether it's a new business, new job, new relationship, new mindset. It's something new and it has promise. And like I said, it may be the slowest moving Knight in the deck, but it's showing intelligence. It's showing you making a positive step forward. It's showing intellect. Sometimes it could also have something to do with math. Entertainments of all kinds. So it's like once you move forward, you're gonna get whatever it is that you deserve. You know what I mean? So you're leaving one situation behind and you're moving forward, and you're getting the pinnacle. And this is also, Pentacles are also associated with earth signs. Swords are associated with air signs. So maybe possibly you're moving away from an air sign and moving towards a earth sign. I'm just putting that out there. And the last card that we have is the Ten of Swords, I believe. And this is about betrayal. This is about being backstabbed or feeling like, you know, you've been defeated. And I believe this is more of the past energy. Because it looks like we're moving forward. So, I feel like this is what we need to leave. And we went from the 6 to the 10. That's kind of weird in this setup. But I don't feel like that's what we're going into. I feel like this is what we're leaving. I feel like the middle card is pretty much the Knight of Pentacles is symbolizing what we're headed towards. This may have been what we felt in the past, though. Like betrayal. Like I said, this is things that I feel like we need to let go of. Between the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, I feel like this is what we could have. That's the message that I'm getting. But it's a possibility. You were stabbed in the back, betrayed, or, you know, you felt defeated in the past, but you're leaving that situation. And there's no coincidence. I believe that's water in both of those cards. So, I feel like I want to pull one more up. Before I could even pull it, it flipped over. So I'm going to go with this one. Oh, it's 2 of them. Okay, so the Tower card. Yeah, and that's just what it is. Maybe the Tower does need to come in and shake up things so that you can move forward and make this decision. Maybe you won't have a choice because the Tower comes in and is like, the universe is like, you got to make a decision today. What you going to do? You going to stay in this situation or you going to let it go? You going to stay here or you going to let it go? Because this is what you could have. The 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, this is what we're headed towards. This is a happy home life, happy, rewarded family life. We got dogs up in here chilling. We got the grandparents up in the back. We got the kids playing. And us and our significant other, we just chilling. You know what I mean? We're good. I feel like the Tower is going to bring this in. So maybe you are leaving the situation and bringing in something beautiful. You know what I mean? And maybe the person that's coming in is this Knight of Pentacles. Knight in shining armor. Alright. That's the message that I have for Tuesday, guys. I'm going to go to the pendulum. I hope that message resonates. Please leave me some feedback. Let me know if it does. I thought it was pretty clear. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at this. Alright, so at this time, ask one yes or no question. And I ask that Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, all light beings, and ascended masters, archangels, fairies, unicorns, and all them, you know what I mean? Every element, where my power animals at? I call on all the spirit light workers of the universe and all light beings. And I ask what is for our highest good for Tuesday, March 27th, for all viewing this video. Is it a yes or a no to the question today, Spirit? Y'all probably like, she calling on unicorns? I've been seeing them a lot. I went to a unicorn birthday party this weekend. And then I came to work. My coworker had on a unicorn shirt. And I seen Unicorn Game on my phone earlier. I was like, yo, what's Unicorn Power, bro? Is that a yes, Spirit? Because it's still going and slowing down. That's a yes, y'all. So, whatever your question was for today, for Tuesday, it's a yes at this time for your highest good. I hope this message truly resonated with you guys. Once again, it is a general message. So if it didn't and you would like a private, check out the description box. I've also recently added the Instant Go app where you can ask one question readings. So if you would like a one question that I'll answer within 24 hours, just hit me up on there as well under Soul Rebel Nation. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We on Instagram, Facebook, Soul Rebel Nation. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.